Okay, family, this is Darius Burnett, one third of the We Hustle brand, Retired Rich, Billionaire. This is one of our dope logos that we put out as well. What I want to do is show you guys a quick tutorial on how we use the same process, the same system to launch our clothing line and start making money right away with zero inventory cost. That's major because you can have someone print your stuff, ship it off for you, which is called drop shipping. You can start making money without having to pay a dime up front. So let's bring you up to the screen where you found us on, and you see this button here that tells you to create your store. Click this link, is going to bring you to a Shopify page. Now, Shopify is the industry leader in e-commerce drop shipping. Hey man, money is secure. Best thing ever happened to my life. It's some of the biggest websites that you would never know that was powered by Shopify, right? So let's create you a Shopify store. It's a real simple process, real easy to get started. I'm going to give you all of our secrets to get this launched ASAP. So let's try this email. We're going to name it. First step, getting your store created so you can start, creating a cool link. People can go to your store and you can start building, right? And we're not selling products yet, so we will choose that option. But any of these answers really don't even matter. It's just creating some info. So we haven't made a dime yet, so yes, we're just getting started. Entering all this info. Cool. So from this point, we can actually get started, and we're in our trial period. You can actually start making money before it's even time to even choose a plan. Okay, great. So what we want to do is the first thing first. Just want to add some apps to our store. Now, apps are what we're going to use. I like to call them vendors. Vendors that we use to fulfill some of our products that we're going to sell, like hats and shirts and hoodies and things of that nature. So go to the ones that I've used, that we use, and it has great service, great quality. Rarely ever issues with products going out to customers. So let's go ahead and visit the App Store. I like to use Tscape. Tscape has some of the best prices in one of these apps on Shopify. Got great pricing, got great customer service, and most importantly, they have great print. So we like to use the Tscape for t-shirts, and it's another app I'm going to show you that I like to use for our hats. But Tscape mainly hats, and I'm sorry, mainly shirts and hoodies and short shirts, things of that nature. So go click on Get. We want to install this app into our store, right? Boom. So this is the dashboard for Tscape. Now let's add one more app before we actually get started to design our shirts. Now what's so cool about Tscape, it actually has a design suite here that you can actually, throw together a quick logo to throw on a shirt, to put out in the market for you to be able to start selling. I'm going to visit the App Store again. Now Printful. Now I like Printful because they're state of the art. Hands down, some of the best print that's out there. And both of these sites use DTG printing. That's direct to garment printing. So it's not screen print. It's not vinyl press. So it's gonna have great quality. It can be washed over and over and over again without fading. And also, but Printful does embroidery for hats and things of that nature. So I do love Printful for that. The hats are kind of pricey. I do agree. But one thing about people wearing hats with your brand is you can wear a shirt, once a week. Some people can wear it every day if they want to, but a hat you can wear every day. So people can rock your brand, rock your hat every day instead of just rocking that shirt that once a week or maybe once a month. Let's install this Printful app. We want to create a new one for the email that I entered. And it's going to bring you inside of the Printful suite as well. Like, for example, if you wanted to add they have everything here, man. They got shirts, wall art, pillows, leggings, totes, phone cases, man, bleach everything, man. Everything is crazy. I love Printful because they have so much quality and so much variety with the products on their store. So, but we need to have a logo, right? That's what's most important. So, what I like to do is simple is always more. Less is always more. So since we're starting this we're winning store today, and this is literally right off the top of my head. I haven't even prepared for this, but I've helped over about 100 people get started with these e-commerce stores. And what's so crazy about building a store with drop shipping is you don't have to worry about any inventory costs. You can worry about promotion. You can just promote people to your store. People can buy, and you don't have to worry about going to the post office or stuffing envelopes, things of that nature, because you can build with speed. With you starting a new clothing line, you have to breach the market and breach into space. So, and another thing you can do is you can test products in the market, without having to spend any money on different logos and things of that nature. So this is our store as it's completed. All right, so here we got our hats and things of that nature. So, for example, this hat here, this is something that we make ourselves and we ship out. But these hats here, all of these are drop shipped. So if someone wanted to buy this one, right, add it to their cart. Want to capture customers' information. So we could be able to market to them as well. All right. But this is how our store looks on this end. Let's go to okay, cool. So what I like to use is I would like to use Photoshop. So use Photoshop to create your logo. It can be something simple, as a definition shirt, or the shirt could just say simply simple, let's hustle, like ours. I'm proud to say that we've moved over 2,000 shirts in the last 6 months with the word hustle. Simple as that, but it's a campaign. It's powerful. How everybody can embody that word, because even though some people put it with a bad stigma, everybody hustles. For their family, for their legacy, and it's understandable. It's everybody can wear it. Everybody can understand it. So that's why we chose that word. And and happy to be successful with their logo. So now you can get Adobe Photoshop you'll get a free trial for it if you don't have it on your computer already, to create you a few logos, and kind of poke around and play with it. And just like I taught myself, I YouTube some videos on how to do some things. So it's really not that difficult to throw a few words, and on a few colors, and drop it on the shirt and start selling today. So. Now, what I like to do, I like to make sure that the logo is going to be big enough when you drop it on the shirt, so you won't have to stretch it as much, so you won't ruin the quality of the logo when we place it on the shirt when we design it, right? So let's do this. Let's do 2000 by 2000 pixels. Resolution, I like to put it at 1000. The higher the better the resolution, right? So when our background will be transparent, because we don't want that big white block when we drop it on like a black shirt. We want it to be transparent, and it's going to be a PNG file when we get done with it, right? So let's go ahead and create this. This easily can be fixed. And honestly, I'm not a Photoshop god, but I do well enough, to create shirts, right? My business is branding. My business is not Photoshop. So, okay, cool. So let's get us some text, all right? Here you can get your fonts. So let's do something simple. I have a website I can show you that where you can get fonts from as well. Let's choose something simple. And also, if you have a graphic designer that can that already has designed a logo for you, that's great. And it's real simple to drop those on a shirt and start selling today. Let's use this one. So just that. Let's go with the black logo for now. All right. Change the size of this. Let's go with it. Let's go with that. Let's get the edge to as close as possible. You want to leaving the space. So let's test and see how this fits on the apps on Shopify. So let's save this as a PNG. We're gonna put this on the desktop. And the size of this image is where we at? So these are the pixels, 2000 by 410. So let's see how it looks on the shirt. Okay, so let's go back to our apps, all right? Let's go to Tscape. So we're gonna make our shirts. Hit design. Now, honestly, Gildan is a very cheap shirt. You see here is only $8 for colors, and this is for shirt and print, right? So, for example, if you sold your shirt for $20, that's a $12 profit. That's major. How many times that you would sell these $20 shirts and make $12 a shirt, right? To get what you want. But so let's choose a different style. So honestly, I like to use the Bella canvas shirts, real soft. I like to compare them to like a H&M quality T-shirt or maybe even American Apparel. And we do understand that Gildan actually purchased American Apparel not too long ago. So let's go with the canvas unisex. All right. We got a black logo, so let's try this white shirt. Now, when we get to design, we can choose all of these different colors for for the base for the shirt as well. So let's use this one. Upload your art. All right. Upload. Okay. Choose winning. Perfect size. Size is up. And honestly, anything that you put on this inside this box, it can be images, whatever. You just want to make sure that the quality of the image is pretty high. Like for example, let's do Tupac images. To the quality of this, this image is 1280 by 960 pixels, right? So you want to use something that has a high pixel count, so it actually so to print well when you print on the shirt, right? So this one is 770 by 1191. See, this one is 490 by 720, right? You want to use this because if you think about it, if you stretch this image on a shirt, it's going to be at least 12 inches large, and it's going to distort it as you print it. So you want to always make sure that you're using something with high pixels. Of course, we're not going to use a picture of Tupac unless we cover his face with a logo or something like that. But yeah, just trying to give you an idea of what you could use, and it's just not, you don't necessarily have to just use just words. You can use images as well. All right, so here it is. Put it on the desktop as well. That's what I like about Tscape because even if you don't even have Photoshop, you can actually use this to design things as well. So okay, and it might be too large. Let's use a different one. can actually put this photo here, and it'll literally print exactly what you see. So there's no limit on what colors you can print, what colors you can use, what images you can use. With direct to garment printing, you can print whatever it is that you want, right? Even if we wanted to put that winning on top of this photo, we could as well, right? Simple as that. So get creative, not just limited to words, things of that nature, right? So just trying to show you know that what all you can actually do here when you're making your shirts. And Printful does not have a design suite. I mean, Printful does not have a design suite, but you can create your logos and you can create your logos in, where's my screen? In Photoshop and drop those right here on your shirt, all right? Okay, so let's go with this winning shirt because it's winning time this year. Want to add products with the design, it really doesn't matter here. You can name it whatever. Okay, so here is a list of all the different products that you can actually print on, right? See the canvas, the Gildan sweatshirts, the Bella canvas tank, the whole nine, right? So here, every box that you check is going to give you a preview of what the shirt will look like with that logo, right? So I've actually tried the black on black. It's cool. Just kind of give you an idea of which one you check. Now, these are the sizes that you can sell them in, right? That they come in. So each shirt has the white, comes in all these sizes. Yellow, the teal, gray, things of nature, right? So now you want to create each shirt because when you port it over to your store, you want to create them all at once with this black logo. You know what, family? I forgot one step. So what we want to do is, let's backtrack. Let's go back to our products. Because what we want to do is we want to create some collections because that's how we're going to actually organize all of our products in our store, right? Men shirts, women shirts, men hoodies, things of that nature. So this is what we want to do. We want to go to collections. We want to go to collections before we actually start creating our shirts. So let's do this. Let's create the collection. Today we're just going to start with men. All right. You want to manually select these products. Save. Simple as that. Collections. Create collections. Women. Winning season. Is that what I said in the last one? Manually. Save. And remember on my store, let's go back. These are the collections, right? So this is the image where it says here, collection image. So when I added an image when I made my, hats collection, this is what shows up when you go to this group. Now this actual design, the layout of the store, this is just a theme. Different themes have different things that you can add. It gives it a different look to your store. Definitely can get in those and play around with those. But this is just the theme that we actually chose for the store. We have multiple themes that we've tried out as well. Okay, so going back here, so that was just showing what that collection image was. And you can, the description, and you can have a description, things of that nature for your collection. Okay, so let's make a hats collection. And again, this video, you'll have your own copy of it. You can stop and play and rewind so you can get every step down and to a point it's going to come like second nature to you. Okay, so we got our collections because when we create our products, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have our collections because we want to be adding them into the appropriate collection when we create the product. Let's go back to Tscape. Now, whenever you start designing with first, like I showed you on the next screen, you can choose all the products that you need at once with that particular logo color, right? So let's go back to winning. Now, if you do need help with logo design and things of that nature, you know, we definitely can help you with that. There is a space that'll be under the video that you can sign up for a coaching session with us, and we can definitely help you with things like logo design and Photoshop and things of that nature. So, you know, anything, and you can print on the back as well. You can print on the back as well. It does have an additional charge for the print on the back, but you want to put a logo on the back, you should. It's your store, is your brand. You can do whatever you want to with it. All right. So, okay, so add products with this design. If you noticed, since I printed on the back of the shirt, price of it went up, right? Okay, so white, gray, whatever colors make sense for your logo, right? Blue, orange, whatever. So let's pick a few. Here are your sizes. I like to use the Bella for the women. I mean, the Bella for women, Canvas for the men, because they have the best quality of all these products that's here. So these are fitted shirts. So I like to tell my ladies to order one size up because these are very fitted and close to the body. So women cut t-shirt. Choose whatever colors we need. Just gonna grab a few. V-necks. Some ladies like crews, some ladies like V-necks. But you want your customer to be able to have, you know, options. Got long sleeve shirts. Whatever you want to put on your store, whatever season it is, you can choose those, right? The V-neck for the men. And actually here, now these offer larger sizes. You notice if you go to Bella, they stop at 2X. It's district shirt, which is a high quality shirt as well, but it does have some larger sizes for the ladies as well. So we can add a few here, and they do have V-necks available for the ladies too. Got hoodies. Got your zip. Now I do like to use the Gildan hoodie. It's a nice, warm hoodie, right? It doesn't create those lint balls that some of the cheaper hoodies make after you wear them for a while. Very, very warm, and very high quality as well, and it doesn't have that bad of a price. Now these prices are driven due to we have the back print on there. So sweatshirts too. As far as the sweatshirts, I like to label these as oversized shirts for ladies. For example, they do have youth sizes. I like to use those for ladies as well. And primarily, that youth extra large. It's like a women's medium. My fiance, she wears about a youth extra large, and she's a natural medium as well. So I like to call them the over. They can and you can use these oversized shirts. You know, since right now we're right in the smack middle of 80s 90s wear. So ladies are wearing oversized clothing, so that'd be an idea to use these, for the oversized look as well. Tanks. Let's get in here and play around with all the different items that they have. Sabella tank. We have white and black right now. But on the Printful, they do have a pretty cool selection of tank tops that you can actually use with Printfuls. It's a little bit more expensive, but at the same time, remember, you don't pay anything until your customer buys. So it's definitely a way you can be able to move with speed. Because the goal is to, find that you have a product that you can sell and that you can scale. Because the goal is to scale. But you want to breach the market first. Going to be a lot of competition out here, so you want to get your items out there. You want to get your brand out there. Start making money. Start selling products, and then and you always can find a better vendor. But this is what this is going to do. It's going to enable you to be able to get your brand out, get your items out, get your clothing out, breach into that market, so you can create a community, right? Because if you create a community, people will buy whatever that you sell. You're creating a community, and this gives you the ability to be able to start selling items without having inventory costs. I bought, we first started, we bought 100 shirts and 20 hats, and that cost us $700. And we hadn't sold one, without the guarantee that we was going to sell anything. So this way that you can start selling with unlimited amount of colors, unlimited amount of products, and you don't have any inventory costs. So that's actually powerful. That's powerful. Okay, so let's add these products to our store. So here you can name, right? I like to add, and I like to put in the description, more colors available, whatever description that you want. You can set your prices to whatever you want, right? Now, I like to unclick this adjust selling price for cost variations due to size, because it's going to throw your prices off. For example, it could make it 30, depending on how much the shirt costs. Like this has a 50 cent on there, 17.50. What it could do is, if you add a 50 cent plus a 99, it's going to make your prices strange. I can show you how to go in and increase the price. If you wanted to increase the price for the sizes, I can show you how to do it on the product side to increase those prices so they'll make sense, right? Now that's why I wanted to do the collection first. So when we create these shirts, when we add them to our store, it can automatically be organized in the correct collection. So these men shirts when I'm going men. All right. Let me copy this. And you can always go back and edit either one of these on the product side here. It doesn't have to be, but I like to try to get it as uniform and get everything done on this screen, so you have to go back and do too much editing on the back end of it. So I do like to let my ladies know, these are plus size shirts, so women. For example, we went to ladies on my store. See, this is how the description is, right? Let them know, order size up. It's the name of the shirt on this screen here. It's the name of it right here. This is the description right here. On this particular, apologize, on this particular theme. We'll talk about that next. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure it's going to the appropriate collection. And again, you know exactly what your product description is going to be. You can add those here. You can even, open up a notepad or a sticky note or something, so you can copy and paste whatever you need in this box, in these boxes as you create these, so you can be able to, move with speed. So you want to make sure that your collections are currently up, because that's how you're going to organize everything on your store when we get to that part of the tutorial. So these done. I just wanted to show you the variation of products that they actually have with this particular app. Yeah, full control of the pricing. You can scale it, make it larger, make it cheaper, depending on what your market tells you, because the market is going to decide what sells. You can fall in love with a logo, you can fall in love with a saying, but the market is going to let you know exactly what's going to sell. Once you find something that you can win with, scale large. It's women, it's women. And keep in mind, these prices, these are only paid when someone buys your products. So just imagine if you had 36, different options of these at $19 each. See how much that inventory cost would be. And right now we haven't spent anything. This gives you the ability to be able to scale your business faster. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about going to the post office. It makes it so much simpler. And these hoodies come in youth sizes as well. And I like to use those youth sizes for my ladies, or they can use the unisex size for that oversized fit. Same for the sweatshirts as well. We do like to use these oversized for ladies, and those youth sizes for for a more comfortable fit for the ladies. So, got all our prices. Everything is added to a collection. All right. Just double check. Get all our descriptions correct. The headings of the product correct. All right. Make sure we got them all. It's very important that you get these collections correct, because you don't have to want to go through one by one and add them to a collection. That's how you're gonna organize everything on your screen. So, for example, I go to shop women. Everything I add to the women collection is gonna be here. Hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, things of that nature. All right. Add and publish products. Add products now. Are you excited, Chet? Are you excited about starting your own clothing line? Um, for pennies on a dollar. Adding these products to my store. Once these are added, then I'm gonna, we're gonna talk about the. Let's do the hats next, right? Let's do that. Let's add some hats to our store too. Wait for this to load up. Create the hats, and then we can start looking at some themes. That's going to show you exactly how your store is going to look whenever you put it out to, to the market. Shopify is an amazing tool that you can use to scale your business fast. And your store is completely customizable. You don't have to actually go. You have to be limited by what each app offers. You can add whatever products you want to and fulfill them yourself. But we'll talk about fulfillment once we get our products added to our store. But there are millions and millions of apps on here that you can use and customize your store and bring a different feel, a different life to it. But I'm going to show you what the exact system that I used, to make my first six figures with my clothing line as well, and helping so many others. We're going to go over shipping cost, everything. We're going to talk about it all from A to Z, so we can go ahead and get this thing launched. Still adding products because we chose so many. When we get these loaded up, start the next step. But I'm definitely excited about your success, people. Definitely glad you allowed us to show you, what we've learned over the last couple years. Because we started all wrong. We went out and bought print equipment and things of that nature, and lost a lot of money doing it the wrong way because we didn't have anyone to help us and coach us on how to start a clothing line. But it's an amazing, amazing, amazing tool that you can use, to be able to start selling products without having to spend a lot of money up front. All these products have been added to our store. Jump over to our product side. Boom. Right? So these are all the thumbnails that people are going to see when they go to your store. So whatever you choose to be as the thumbnail, because you don't want all your shirts to just be white shirts. Switch them up, put whatever shirt first. So we can simply just grab the yellow one and put the back of the shirt next. All right, so it goes in order. Next, let's do the purple one. You know, just give a different look to how our store looks. Do the pink. Right, you get an idea of how to, you know, give it a different look. So all the shirts won't be all white shirts on every one of them. They clicked on this one. And each theme, you know, has a, you know, a different look for how the shirts look on your store. Right? Okay, so here you can change, and in the product side, for example, let's say if you wanted to change how much the Forex lady shirts cost, right? So let's go back in here. Forex. I'm gonna change the price of all the Forex. Let's make them $35.99. Voila. Now all the Forex shirts, $35.99. This is a quick, simple way that you can increase the price of those larger shirts. Because you know, in some cases, the larger shirts do have an additional cost to them. Okay, so got our products in our collections. Let's go and change the look of our store. So, we're gonna do hats, right? Let's do hats. Do a few hats first. Everybody rocking dad hats now, right? It's comparable to the Ralph Lauren, the signature Ralph Lauren hat that we all wore when we was younger. I never thought it'd be called a dad hat. Something brand new to me. But hey, that's what the industry states, so that's what it is. So let's choose a file. And this kind of goes over the different types of embroidery. Got a partial, 3D, full 3D, things of that nature, right? You can read over these, go over the guidelines. But most importantly, you want to make sure your quality is high on your logo when you're uploading this, right? So let's upload. All right. Of course, we didn't steal this. This is what we want to use to drop our winning dad, right? So scale it. See how it has 1,000 DPI? When I stretch it, it goes down, but it's still good quality. So you can make your logo large. You kind of line it up where you want it. It's going to automatically create this, you know, the thumbnail one on the other end for you. So you can select all the colors. Now let's say we want to do let's go with the white logo. Boom. See? Since this is just one color, it only picked that one color. Now, for example, if this winning had an outline on it, let's try that. Let's try putting an outline on the winning one. Come on, man. Okay. Let's put an outline on this winning. Let's do stroke. Let's do black and red. Let's say we did red. Say we did a red, right? PNG. See it save. Let's say we did upload a black and red. It's gonna be so cool about it. It's gonna be able to find that color. Crazy, right? So now you got the black and red print. Let's do this one. Not gonna choose black. Blue is not gonna show up that well. You know what? Let's do the white logo. Classic white, classic black and white. See the mock-ups. I always use JPEG, smaller, load faster. Description. I like to use the same description. You can leave this here. You can change it. It's up to you. I do like to let customers know that that all hats because if you think about it, these hats are made to order. So it's not like they have 1,000 winning hats sitting on the side for you. So as the orders come in, they make them one by one, right? So sometimes they come within 3 business days. Sometimes they could take a week. But you want to let your customers know up front that it could be a bit of a wait for a hat. So you be honest, you be transparent up front. Shouldn't have any issues. So let's go to the pricing. Now here, $16.50 for the hat. It's roughly about $3 and some change for the print. I'm sorry, $3 some change for the shipping due to the weight of the hat. And I can show you in here where you can find the shipping prices as well. So you can set your profit margin, whatever you would like. We want $16 a hat. It's cool. So let's say we charge $24.99. Make roughly about $5 a hat. Now, like I spoke to you before, that is not a whole lot of profit in these hats, but people can, they can rock your brand daily. And also, once you have a product that that's really selling, and people are buying and excited about, it's nothing to go, get a local vendor or even, order a bulk of hats overseas and get those embroidered in bulk. But what you want to do first is you want to be able to make sure and test the market to see if you have something that's going to sell before you start spending large amounts of money on inventory, right? You want to publish it. Here's the collections again. We can choose hats. You can put them in women. You can put them in men. It's up to you, right? But I like to just have them in. I just leave mine in the hat section. So all of this is done. Submit to your store. add to our store. It's to show you the different products that they actually have here. So I like to use them for hats, but you can do it all over sublimation shirt, things of that nature. So let's say you wanted to a little bit more pricier here. So let's choose a file. Let's say we wanted to do this pop. I mean, which you wouldn't, because you know you can't just use whatever photos. You have to augment them some and change them some. So you won't get sued. But let's say if we did wanted to use this pop. Boom. Crazy, right? See the DPI. It's low quality, right? But that's crazy though. To see, you know, the all over sublimation. But that won't print. So let's do choose one of ours with 1,000. Let's do that. I'm gonna place and embed it. Drop POC in. Let's say we want to do this. Let's say if I wanted to make this shirt, right? And it's PNG. Or we could have made it a JPEG. Either one is fine. Just move that one. Just drop POC in there with the hustle over his eyes. Yeah. The quality of this picture is just not high enough quality to print. So let's do just get the idea. Let's do let's shoot one of these. Let's say this has a high enough quality so we can print this. Just kind of give you an idea of the full sublimation. just an idea. But still have shirts here, tanks, crops, and all of these are decent quality. So even if you wanted to do the tanks here, and they have a more of a bigger selection of the colors. That's my logo. Same difference here. It's like creating a hat. You got your description, you can change your profits, publish your store, and choose your collection, right? So just to show you that, you know, you can put wall art, man. You can do whatever. Phone cases, socks, dresses, skirts. And this is just this particular app. Okay, so you got your dads, got your snapbacks, got your trucker hats, your beanies, even got these, your buckets. You even got your buckets, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. We're gonna do the black embroidery. Drop this in the hats collection as well. Just give you an idea. You can fully load your store with, you know, it's a lot of things, man. So much that you can actually do. I'll be dropping another training video on, you know, how to show you ladies how to make that boutique that you can sell your jewelry, your hats, and get those things drop shipped from AliExpress. And I know you understand that AliExpress has absolutely everything on there. And you can create a store selling anything, and you can even make an electronic store. You can sell whatever and get it drop shipped from AliExpress. So just stay tuned. I definitely will be dropping another one of those videos very, very, very soon to show you how to create that cool boutique store. Okay, so we got our products, right? Got some hats, got some shirts, got some tanks. So let's go to the look of the store, right? So this is where the themes is where you actually, you know, create the look of your store. This is the look, you know, this goes to your themes and create the look. This one, we have a video that we can play from our spring photo shoot. Your body was shot. Then it's followed by the other. That's all you need. But this particular theme offers the ability to have that video on the screen. But I hang with the shooters. I came from the sewer. The only time I had a night is when a nigga tied his shoes up. Now I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, my buddy Hobo, he made the song. Just made sense. But yeah, this is the particular look of the store. And this is a theme that we chose, right? So I'm going to go to a free theme, right? Because we want to be able to move with speed. So this Open Sesame, this is the actual theme that I used for this store, right? It's got the play button right there. You can change the color of it, right? That's what I use for my store. Okay, so you can go in here and try out these, different looks, fill them out. But just starting, I like to use the vintage. It's real simple. You can choose either one of these because you can change the actual colors of the outlines and the background and the headings and things of that nature. But for simplicity, let's go ahead and use this music one. Something to get you started, and then you can, play with the other ones. And once you do your photo shooting, your video shooting, things of that nature, you can bring more life to your store because it took a photo shoot to get all these images. These are, our logos that we have. Retire Rich was the name of the brand that we first started, and Hustle is our campaign. This was a different photo shoot for the jerseys as well. And these jerseys are something that we print on hand and we do ship out, like the trucker hats. But these dad hats, those are drop shipped like we're doing today. Okay, so I'm gonna install this theme. Right, we're gonna publish our store theme. Let's go to our theme manager. It's minimal. Let's go ahead and customize it. Okay, now, so this is where we organize the store for the look of the store. Got your header. You can add a slideshow here if you wanted to. Descriptions, the whole nine, right? So the general settings is where you change the colors of it, the background of it. So if you go to layout, if you go to colors, right, you can actually add an image as your background if you wanted to. Just to show you, how you can, customize your store and give it its own feel. Doesn't have to necessarily be a plain white background. I like clean white websites, me personally. But you definitely can get in here and customize it and make it your own. This can literally be the background of your store. You can stretch the image to be one image, and your store just scrolls with the image in the background, or you can have it titled across or whatever. But today we're not going. This is my homie Brandon. He did the shoot for us. So what you want to do is you don't want to use. Okay, so this is how we change the colors of the store, right? So here are your colors. Got your top bar. You can change that to red if you want. Your body background can be a flat white. Your footer down here, they got that transparent, but you can make that, you can make that a cool black if you want. Lines on your borders, you can change those if you want. All right, buttons. For example, that subscribe button. Make that yellow. You can make your button text black. You can really just give, how it change, give different life to your store, right? So that top bar, you can change text in it. You can make it white. All right, so the cart changed. Main menu. So we don't have a menu yet. But if we had a main menu, we can change the colors of it. And I'll show you that. Like, for example, if you go to if you went to the mobile site, you have to go to the mobile site for me to be able to show you the main menu. See, powered by Shopify. So at the bottom, see we got our footer is black. We can change social media, payment icons. We can change those red or whatever. Boom. Footer font can be red. Make your body jet black. You can make it whatever you want, right? Okay, so those are the colors that you can switch up and give your website some life. Mine is just simple. We stick with the black and red, content. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia, so we're big Falcon fans. Okay, so those are your colors, right? Now, here's where you put your social media in. So at the bottom, if you put your Instagram, let's go if you put your Instagram and YouTube and all of these, you can share these as well, right? So that'll give you all the logos at the bottom. Just on the settings side, right? So here, your header, it's winning seasons, name our store. So we can use that winning logo that we made, or whatever logo that you would like to put here. Custom logo in with pixels. You can make it larger if you want. Take those divider lines out. You can put the logo in the middle. And here you can switch, toggle between how it looks on a desktop. How it looks on a desktop or cell phone, right? And this is that main menu I was telling you about. You can change the different colors of the main menu. That it? Top bar. Okay. Okay, so we can change that. We can add now this slideshow here, right? And you can move these sections. You can put the description before the slideshow if you wanted to, or you can put the collections first, then the words, then the slideshows, right? Even if you wanted to add a section, if you want to add a video there, add your video, right? Dope, man. There's just so much you can do, with this with this. Let's see if we can YouTube video on here. So we want to add Brittany. See, this. You can use the link. All right. Cool, right? Slideshow. So you can auto rotate them. You can tell it when it can slide across. You can change the effect of it. Right? Slide one. pop, slide 2. Right. You know, slideshow definitely gives some some definitely gives some and you can choose some images on the website that kind of make sense towards your brand, or you can even go without a slideshow until you schedule a professional photo shoot, because you want to use professional photos to make your website look dope, in all honesty. But for now, until you get you some cool videos you can add as well. We're just gonna be able to. We're just gonna get this thing ready to start selling right now before you get all those professional things done to your store. So, because most importantly, we want to be able to move with speed and start selling. Once we start making money with these products, you can schedule those visuals that you actually will need for to bring life to your store, right? But today we want to go and get this thing up, get it running so we can start making money, right? Okay, so here, just in text, you can edit here. You can, call it winning season, right? You can make it all caps. Describe your store here, right? These are the shirts. So in this particular theme, that's how it's going to look. If they wanted to look at the different variants of the shirt, see how they look, right? Let's go back here, though. So your feature collection. Now choose a collection, how you want to organize your store. So in my experience, ladies by the most, I always put the ladies first. Right? How many show on each row? How many products total? And they can click on the collection. You can actually change the name of this. So you can just call it women. For example, here, and my screen is a little different because I used this section. I used the image with text section. And I just added an image and added the words, and I added a button. So that's why ours look. This is the image with text right here. So this is the image, this is the text, and I added a button that takes it to the women's collection. The way that we're designing currently, we're gonna put the products on the front screen, the home screen, until we get that till you get that visual lined up, to bring some life to the website. So, got your women. Let's add another feature collection. Let's choose the men. I'm gonna put the max. Edit the name of it. got the ladies, we got the men. Add our hats. Max. So we don't have that many, so they give us a bigger thumbnail. Since we don't have that many to add, so you can center the text under them. Here we are. So we put the hats first. Shirts and boom. Simple as that, people. People can go here, right? You know, once we get this thing all the way lined up, they can click on it. They like, they buy, it'll ship out. Crazy, right? Okay, so got our theme. Now, you do have a plan, you know, this is the best deal right here, right? Staff accounts, you can have 5 people, and then, you know, you get a better shipping discount. But the $29.99, that starts after your 14-day trial. You can go ahead and get that started now if you would like. $30 a month, sell 3 shirts. You sell 3 shirts, that's your overhead. And, you know, no one has a website, you know, without any overhead, right? So, and that's just for your hosting. So, but, so we got our theme. And here, let's go to, you can buy your domain name here as well. Because right now it's gonna, you know, you can say, let's try. See, it's not available. Just get the idea though. Let's go. This is where your domain is, though. Here you go. .org.store. Ballet.net. And this is for the year. Sharing your info to buy your domain and connect the domain to that. So you want to get your domain, right? So it wouldn't, because your store is going to say winning, you know, -season.myshopify.com. That's how people are going to get to your store. That's what you're going to have to share. But if you actually bought the winning season apparel.net, that's what you would actually use instead of having the .com, you know, .myshopify.com. So you want to get you a domain name because you don't want to work on branding yourself and not branding Shopify. Does that make sense? So we're going to get you a plan, which is your hosting, $29 a month. The $79 is the best deal, but $29 you can get started. You want to get your domain name as well because you want to brand yourself, brand your brand, and not brand Shopify. Okay, so now what's going to happen is when people go to your store, right? So people go to your store, they click on a shirt, they want a hat. Their total is $62.99. What you want to happen is you want your store to collect your $62.99. I'm gonna show you where you sign that stuff. Get that lined up at. It's gonna collect your money, and then these vendors, depending on they bought a hat from Printful or a shirt from Tscape, in about an hour or two, they're going to charge you for the print and the shipping for that. So, for example, let's say if the shirt cost $12 to print, $3 to ship, which is $15, and the customer spent $30. So the 30 minus the 15, obviously the 15 is your profit. But this is going to be all automated. You don't have to worry about sending out any thank you emails, any shipping info. The store is going to do that for you. 100% going to do it for you. It's going to be 100% automated, right? So let's link up our payments. So once the once the store, once somebody buys something from your store, you want it to automatically pay so it can start automatically shipping it out. So in Tscape, you go to account settings, right? Shipping labels right here. And you can use a return address, their return address, so you can actually have it, have items be returned back to you. It's your choice. I like to use their return address because, for example, if something happens to it, they can fix it. This company would feel like, for example, they, if for some strange reason the wrong size goes out, it'll go back to the correct people who can ship it out instead of you having to get it shipped to yourself and then you turn around and have to ship it to them so they can correct it, right? So, auto process. If you ever want to auto process your orders, you want to, add a debit card, or you can even add a PayPal account, which is pretty cool. I like to use PayPal because the money comes to you instantly, and you can control. And it can hit your PayPal account instead of having to hit your personal bank account, right? Auto process risky orders. Say yes or no. Sometimes if you have people buying from out of seas, that can put up a red light, but that's your choice. But you definitely want these risk notifications to come. Don't want to double size your mock-ups. Don't use the flat rate shipping charges. I'll show you how to do the shipping. You can insert a custom insert whatever with your image or your logo, and cool. So add your auto payments here. So for example, if someone buys a shirt, what you want to happen is you want your store to collect your price, your total price, $32.99. Then what you want to happen is Tscape is going to bill you for the $15 for the print. For the sake of the conversation, $12 for a shirt, $3 to ship. So they're going to charge you the $15. You've already collected your $32.99 up front. They're going to charge you for the $15, and they're going to ship it out for you. And your store is going to automatically do this for you. You don't have to worry about doing any of this, right? Crazy. So this is how you make sure that your fulfillment is going to be automated. Now, same thing for Printful. What you want to do is you want to go in your settings, right? You want to add your payment method. You can use either a credit card or PayPal. And also, go to my store. What you want to do is, now, when you're adding things from different stores, from different apps, all the apps is going to pull the information from. So what you want to do is, you want to uncheck this, right? Because you want your your orders to be automatically fulfilled. So you want to uncheck this. So for example, let's say we have a hoodie that we've created in Tscape, but we don't have this created in Printful. You don't want it to send you an app. You don't want it to send you to notification saying, "Hey, you got a hoodie that's not synced," because you didn't want it to be in Printful anyway. So you want to uncheck these, right? And it can automatically let you know when things are out of stock, as far as different products that may be sold out that you have that you use on your store. But you can choose, for example, if you chose a particular tank top on here to print for the ladies, and that particular one Printful is out of them, you can choose something that can be a backup, like a different tank top that'll print instead of the one that you normally use, right? You can change your packing slip here, return address to them, right? Things of that nature. You can add pack-ins to them. You can send out wristbands or cool stuff, flyer, sticker, business cards, anything, whatever, right? You can and it has that additional charges. Once you start making big volume and you want to add some character to your products. I mean, when they come in to your customers, you can load some cool things in there as well. You just want to make sure that you uncheck this import synced, unsynced, and uncheck the notify about unsynced orders, because you don't want it to anyway, right? Boom. So add your payment in here. You uncheck these. Add your payment and a return address. For Tscape, now your store is going to automatically pay for those items because your store is going to collect the money up front. Remember that. You get your money first before you pay for the print. Okay, so we got our items, we got our design up. Now what we want to do is we want to go to settings. Let's do the shipping, right? Now, our vendors are going to be shipping for us, so this won't show up on the shipping. So now I like to offer free shipping, right? Because people don't like to pay for shipping, but you definitely can build the shipping price into the price of the of your products. So let's edit these shipping zones, right? What you can do is you can add a rate by how much it weighs. So everything up to 10 pounds, I like to give it free shipping. Then we want to do heavy goods shipping. All right. Everything over 10, I do it like to 15 pounds. I like to charge 20 for that. And then everything over 15. Because if somebody's ordering 15 pounds of product from you, that's a great problem to have. Boom. So you got your free shipping. And I like to hit save. Definitely like to show people. Let's go and put this on our header to let people know we're offering free shipping as well. So It's free shipping. Boom. So we got our shipping. Now let's go to our payment section. This is gonna let's make sure that the money you're gonna get your money, right? So these are all the things that you can accept, right? Shopify payments, this is their and it's powered by Stripe. So this is their this is what they use to process payments, right? So what you can do is you can use, so when the customer comes to the website and they pay with a debit card, they just pay with a debit card, straight debit card, it's going to use the Shopify payments portal to check out. Or what I like to do when I got first started, I just like to force everybody to use PayPal. Now it's going to charge an additional 2% if you don't use theirs. But if they go through Stripe, right? If they go through payments, so if they come on your website, they buy something with just a debit card, not using PayPal, just using a debit card. What's going to happen is store is going to collect your $32.99, and it's going to take everything for the next, and it's going to take 3 business days for it to get to you. But remember, your app is going to charge you for that shipping within an hour or two. So if you want to make sure that the money is coming in and out of the same account instantaneously, I like to force people to use PayPal. So what you can do is, if you wanted to force people to use the PayPal portal, you can just deactivate this, right? And just use PayPal. And also what I like to direct people to do, if I'm only using PayPal, for example here, we accept PayPal on all major credit cards and give them those instructions on how to check out. Because even if they wanted to use a debit or credit card, if you use that PayPal portal to check out, that money is going to instantly come to your PayPal instead of it taking 3 business days, right? So, and they can use all these things. You can get set up as well. So we got our payments, we got our shipping, we got our products, right? Here, you can order this. You can you can create discounts, all kind of things. You can do coupons. It's crazy. So we got our plan. We bought our plan. Added our domain, right? So what we can do is let's unlock our store. We can remove the password so people can go here and buy. We got to pick a plan. So when you pick your plan, you can take your password off, right? Pick your plan, take off your password, and go ahead and get started. Okay, family, so what we want to do is we want to remove the password so we can open our store so we can start selling items. What I went ahead and did was I went ahead and bought these $79.99 package. That is the best deal, but you definitely can unlock your store with the 29 package as well. Okay, so go to online store, and I purchased the domain name winningseason.shop. And once you get that package, you should go and verify your email address for Shopify. And it's also when you verify your email address for Shopify, you'll be able to get your domain, because you don't want it to say winning season, .myshopify.com when the brand yourself and not the company. So let's go ahead and get that. That's done. And so once you remove that password, then you're able to go preview the store. So go to winningseason.shop. Boom. It's ready. Look at all the colors. They want a berry size small, add it to the cart. And check out. They can check out, or they can use PayPal. It's direct them to their PayPal. All right, log in with your PayPal. and pay that way. Or they can just check out, buy an item, put in the information, and what happens is, once a customer buys from your store, you're going to get a notification that that something had been purchased. So let me go ahead and show you how to set it up so it can, it's going to automatically fulfill. When someone buys something from your store, these items on these apps that I just showed you to use are 100% drop shipped. So the money is sent to your store. Hour later, so your charge for the print. It's going to automatically send your customer a receipt saying, hey, thanks for your purchase. This is what you bought. Your items will be on the way shortly. When it's ready to get printed, it's printed. The store is going to automatically send a notification to your customer by email saying, hey, your item is on the way. It's going to provide them with a shipping information, and it's going to ship it out. You've already got your money. You on to the next sale. That's powerful, right? That is absolutely powerful. Okay, family. So we got our shipping set up. We got all our payments connected with the on the payment side on the settings. Got our information in on the account set up for Shopify payments powered by Stripe. Now, mind you, if you use this, it's going to take 3 business days for your money to be given to you. Directed to your bank account. But if you disable this, it's going to charge an extra 2%, and you only use the PayPal checkout and give that description that I told you to give to your customers. Then the money will go instantly to your PayPal. And if you set up your PayPal to be charged by the apps, or even if you have a PayPal debit card, it works the same way. And you put your PayPal debit card on file, then all of your money will be going in and out of the same account. So when you get your first order, don't be alarmed, because everything is set up to go out automatically. I would suggest downloading the Shopify app on your phone. If you have an iPhone, go to the App Store, and if you have an Android, go to your marketplace, whatever. Get the Shopify app. You can actually just monitor everything that's going on in your account with your sales. It should automatically fulfill when it's time for those items to go out. As far as these shirts and hats and things of these nature that we had, definitely go in here and explore the different apps that they have on the store, on the App Store. Plenty different things that they have. It's all kind of things that they have here. For example, so you can even create jewelry on here, man. It's crazy what you can do with this. Anyway, family. Let's get started, man. Just get your store out. Let's get that. Let's get it out there, man. So you can start moving, start selling products, and building a brand. Just focus mostly once you get your store ready. Just focus on your community. Your community is so powerful. We buy the same iPhone every year because it's the community around Apple. It's not the product; it's the community. Build the community. Shopify will definitely give you a state-of-the-art product that you can send out. With no inventory cost, which is powerful. There will be a link under this video that you can set up a consultation with us. After your video is completed, I'll definitely take a look at it. After your store is completed, I'll take a look at it and see if everything's set up correctly. And if you need help with your branding, we can definitely help you with that as well. Just sign up for for a consultation with us so we can start moving forward. Hey man, we hustle 247. Thanks, family. Let's get it.